Hi, and welcome back to the Big Knit Energy YouTube channel. My name's Sammy, and this is episode 53 of my knitting and spinning podcast. I have not a ton of progress to share because I made like a throw quilt, and so it took away some of my other crafting time. Also, I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 in the past couple weeks, so yeah, less progress than I would like, but let's just get started. I have a big fat 0 finished objects. I thought I was gonna finish my Lovenote before this episode. That was really wrong. I only did half of what I needed to do. So first off, this is the Lovenote. I made the cropped version, and I am making it with Crafted by the Fates fingering weight yarn. It's the colorway Eternally Yours. Dyer is Crafted by the Fates, and this is the Surrealist base, which is a fingering weight 75% fine superwash merino, 25% nylon. So this is a Lovenote. I think I had just started the sleeve, or maybe I hadn't started it yet, but I just finished the sleeve yesterday, and I did a really long sleeve and then just did one row of decreasing at the ribbing. So it's kind of like a bishop sleeve. I picked up for the other sleeve and started it, but I didn't really work on it much. Yeah, that's my Lovenote. I don't know why, but like no knitting is like making me excited right now. I really want to get back to working on my traveler shell. I hope that'll kind of like, I don't know, I feel like maybe vanilla knitting I'm not interested in, because whenever I get to something that's just like stockinette, I don't want to do it. I think I knit a little bit of this. Oh, I thought it was further. So I think I knit the rest of the cuff and then like 20 rounds of the leg on this. These are vanilla socks in the Gumdrop colorway by Mace of Skeins, and I'm using a Bird Street yarn in the colorway Chiffon, I think, as the contrast color. But I don't think I had done this last time. Maybe I had. Maybe there's not really progress. I'm not sure. There's that. But yeah, like I said, vanilla knitting just hasn't been doing it for me. I sewed up my DRK Everyday Cowl and sent it with my sister to give to my mom, so I'll insert a picture of me trying it on so you guys can see what it looked like. Yeah, I kind of counted it as a finished object last week, so. And then I have a new cast on, and then I have plenty of whips that I didn't work on. But I have a new cast on, and this is the, I think it's called the Acid. It's acid with an E on the end, so I'm gonna call it Acid baby blanket. And this is a We Are Knitters pattern, and We Are Knitters Pima cotton yarn in the colorway, what's the colorway called? Yarnicorn. I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't sure. So this is a baby blanket for a friend who is pregnant with a little girl, and I am about a third or a quarter through the blanket, somewhere between there. I liked it because it was simple, but it has the little hearts on it. It's a pretty easy pattern, just knitting and purling. And the reason I chose this yarn is because I just know that it's really smooth and machine washable, and the colors are really cute. So yes. I do have progress on a spin. I can only show you one bobbin because it's too hard to like pick up my whole spinning wheel and try to show you guys. I had a timer that I forgot I had set on my phone that just went off. But this is the first bobbin of an 8-ounce spin. So this is an entire braid of Polworth from Chaotic Fibers. And I'll insert a picture of the braid here maybe. This one I just split it in two. So it's basically like fades from, I think, blue to green to yellow to like pink to purple and then back to blue twice. And then the second braid, I split that in 5, I think, and I am 2/5 of the way done through the next bobbin. I'm just gonna apply these together, and this is gonna be my contrast color for a pressed flowers cardigan. And I already have the main color. It's like a dark, I think it's like called like plum black or something, metamorphic from Spin Cycle yarns, and I'm really excited about it. I've been dreaming about the pressed flowers since the pattern came out, the cardigan pattern, and I've just been waiting to spin my own yarn for it. So yes, I'm really excited. Once I get that spin done, I'm gonna do a couple 4-ounce or 2-ounce spins on my wheel, and maybe I'll just save bigger spins for my wheel and do smaller spins on my drop spindles. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun drop spindling lately. I started a new drop spindle project, and then I actually have been working on this one a good amount. I'm a really slow spinner anyway, so you make it drop spindling and I am 1,000 times slower. This is Jacob wool. It was my first raw fleece purchase and my first time scouring and carding anything. So this is on a Bosworth mini spindle. It was a 0.7 ounce spindle. I got this at Rhinebeck. This was my only New York Sheep and Wool Festival purchase, I believe, other than like a merch shirt. But I'm spinning this up and I really, really like it. I don't know, I'm so excited to ply it. I think this is going to be a 2-ply. I just am really curious because I'm spinning it very fine. Well, very fine for me, not very fine for some people. Spin still fine, but I'm spinning it pretty fine, and so I'm excited to see how much it blooms, because yeah, I don't know, I'm just really excited. It's really soft fleece. It was a 1-year-old one-year-old lamb, and yeah, she was mostly white with black spots, and it was hard to separate the black out, so I have this black with some white, and it's fun how it spins up. So yes, I'm going to 2-ply that. I have another like quarter of the bat to spin, and then I'm just going to apply it on itself. I'm going to wind it into a center pull ball and apply it on itself, and that'll be like my first little sample of the fleece. And yeah, do I have any other things I worked on? No. So I'll show you guys the quilt. I'll try to insert a picture because I won't really be able to show you the whole quilt otherwise. But this is the finished quilt for my nephew. He is, how old is he? He's probably like 4, maybe he's turning 5. But he really likes cars, like really, really likes cars, and his favorite color is purple. I made him a purple beanie for Christmas, and I guess he was just stoked because it was purple. So I decided to make him a quilt with his favorite color and his favorite thing, which is cars. And I used a charm pack. So these purple squares are a charm pack, and then the car squares are, I think I bought like a half yard or a yard of each of these car fabrics off of Spoonflower, because I was just having a hard time finding car fabrics that I actually thought were cute. And so I bought these both off Spoonflower, and then I just cut out 5-inch squares, and then I laid them all out and just sewed them into rows, and then sewed all the rows together. This is only my second quilt ever, so it's still not great, and I'm still learning how to like finagle quilts on my machine, but I am very happy with it, and I think it's a good gift. So yeah, I gotta mail this out today for my nephew's birthday. I was gonna mail it out earlier this week, but yeah, I wanted to film and be able to show it and take a picture of it, so. Quilt. And the backing, I don't know what it is, but I used the backing for binding also. All my leftover backing. What else? I've been dyeing some locks, but they're not all ready to show you, so I'll probably show you guys next video, or maybe I'll have already carved them into some bats and then I'll have some bats to show you guys. I did make a few bats. Here's one of them. I already ripped some chunks off of this one to spin. And this one was with leftovers from some bats I was making for Crafted by the Fates. This one is mostly Rambouillet and some mystery fiber, some silk, and some Starfire Angelina, something like that. And the Angelina, the sparkle, is like a neon yellow that I got from Moon and Yarn Craft Room. Flop. Do you guys want to see the bats I made for Craft Phoenix? I don't really want to unwrap them. Maybe I'll unwrap one. Because those ones I split up, I had a 2-ounce braid of like this kind of buttery yellow, and then that same pink that I used in the scrappy bat I just showed you. And I had a 4-ounce braid of the pink. I split it in half, so I had 2 ounces of yellow and 2 ounces of pink, and then I split both of those in half, and I really overloaded my carder, so and then I added silk and something else, I thought. But the pink is Targi. Oh yeah, so my bat is Targi, not Rambouillet. My bad. But Phoenix's bats are like 50-50 Rambouillet and Targi. Yeah, I'll show you guys one. I wrapped them all up, but I didn't do the greatest job anyways. Ruining the paper that I used to wrap it. Cool. Alright, so here is one of the bats. You can see it's yellow and pink and yellow on the base. Let me flip it out so you can see the inside. But these are both about, they look basically the same. They're a little different. These are both about 2 ounces. And they're very much giving strawberry banana vibes. Yeah, I didn't put sparkle in hers because I know that sometimes she doesn't like sparkle in her yarn, so I wanted to keep this one sparkle free. But yeah, this is Rambouillet, Targi, and some silk. The kind of more like piecey bits on top are the silk. Well, there we go. There we have it. And the reason it separated gross here, like instead of like being a nice separation, a nice even one, is because I had the carder overloaded, my drum carder. So it was hard for me to kind of split the bat to take it off the carder. Anyways, it's gonna be noisy for a second, so I'll probably cut the sound out while I rewrap this. Yeah, so I gotta go to the post office later to send the fiber to Phoenix and to send my quilt to my nephew. I barely started spinning my pink and yellow bat that I made. I'll show you guys, but I like started it for like a few minutes. So here it is. This is on one of my Woodland Handcraft spindles. This one is also, I think, 0.7 ounces. And yeah, this is gonna be very predominantly pink. Phoenix's will be a better mix of pink and yellow, but I still have like an ounce of the pink Targi left that I didn't know what to do with. But I just wanted to play around with the drum carder a little bit more, so. Do I have anything else to show you guys? I'll show you a few colors of the dyed Romney. I'm still trying to get the neon colors right. I think the neon dye I have takes a long time to exhaust, so it's been a little bit of trial and error. But let me show you guys a couple of colors. All right, so here is the lilac or lavender color. Whoops, dropped it. There's that. Here is my blue. I think this is called sky blue. I think the purple dye is called lilac. And then this one is cantaloupe. There's that. And I'm currently trying to dye a hot pink, and then I'll dye key lime, and then a Flavine yellow, which I don't know what flavine means, but it's supposed to be like neon. I believe that's all I have for you guys. It's surprisingly not very much progress, so I'm a little bummed about that, but oh well. That's what I get for playing Baldur's Gate 3. Alright, until next time, bye.